Not sure what this is doing, but it's doing something it's not supposed to be. There we go. All right, so I am got to make sure that my sound is functioning. My dog can go away because she was just out and she's not going out again. So yeah, that needs to stop right away. All right, so just coming on, do a little chit chat tonight. Hang on with me here. Uh-oh. I have an echo. Let me see if this fixes it. Hang on. Let's try that. Yeah, I get an echo. I keep forgetting which way you set your mic when you are, yeah. Okay. So that's probably nothing. So now I got to have this on. There. Let's try that. Let's try that. Yeah. Well, you know. They say exact opposite of what it's supposed to be. I wish somebody would help me. Okay. But welcome to LYONCAST, little red eye stream. I've been doing a lot of lately, it seems. Somebody come on, do a little chit chat. This won't be a real long one. I have a lot of stuff to do yet. But you know. Sorry, I have to use my laptop. I don't have a staff. YouTube still hasn't gotten back to me to get the chat working. If you go to my dashboard, it still says error. Here's how you look up the error. Tried it. Here's how you report it. Tried it. So I just watch my laptop. Is what it is. The standing desk almost has room, but I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, we are going to just chit-chat a little. I'll tell you what. Been a day. Trump still being Trump. What do you say? I mean, my God, he's done more than I think. I think even people close to him, even as close as his advisors, maybe didn't see this level coming. Didn't see this much getting done. I don't know if any voter did, but I think the voters hoped he could do even a quarter of this. Dude, the stuff he's done already, some of it's groundbreaking. But it's just fun watching the left absolutely lose it, and they don't know what to do. I keep harping on this in all my streams or videos I'm doing. Our whole government is cumbersome. It's become corrupt, lazy. They're just slugs. The only time they can move fast is when it's something after them. You know, we can have a year of riots from lefties, or lefties can riot in Washington, D.C. May 28th. Look that crap up. They can riot all over, and nothing gets done fast by our government. But God forbid you go near the Capitol and go near the Democrats. Holy crap, stuff gets done, or our government in general. They don't give a rat's ass about your house being burned down, your city's being burned down. But hey, come near them, and holy crap, we're going to have machine gun emplacements up. So, oh boy. But yeah, I think Trump is going to bring back a lot of sanity. And I know a lot of the left. I keep harping on this also. You've got to go to Reddit. The crazy people aren't on TikTok. They're not on X. Those are the loony people. The absolute insane and crazy TDS nutbags are on Reddit. And I think everybody should go look it up. Go look at any of the political pages on Reddit. You'll rarely find one that isn't a total nutbag on there that isn't threatening Trump, saying we're going to bring firearms and do all this other crap. Holy jeez. Imagine if the right was doing that. So yeah, that's my little start off. We're going to start off and talk about Susan Glasser here. We are over here at... Sorry, let me move that. Okay, it's not moving. I want that up here. There we go. Excuse me. Over here at the Gateway Pundit, journalist Susan Glasser tries to play race card against President Trump but forgets one key fact. Pretty much. These people don't cross-reference their own shit. They don't look up anything. They just are so deranged that everything Trump does is racist, is sexist. It's bad. I keep using the example of if Trump cured cancer today and HIV and scurvy, they would come out and just decry that he's putting out of work all these medical people and scientists. Oh my God, that evil bastard. Doesn't matter what it is, they're going to come out against it. They are that messed up in here that no matter what it is, Trump likes it, Trump does it, it's bad. Just nuts. I mean, you got to look at him. It's like, you know how insane that is. You're in a cult. You're a cult. But you voted 1 second. You were saying Kamala Harris was the worst VP in history, and then Biden needed to drop her, right? And then you were saying, yes, queen, a week later. You know what you're talking about. You know Kamala's great. But you didn't think, yeah, so, no. Cult, left. But Susan Glasser does the same thing half the left does. Just walks right into it. I mean, she pretty much backed up and got a run at this wall. New Yorkers, Susan Glasser tried to play the race card over President Donald Trump's firing of Air Force General C.Q. Brown Jr. as chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff. Democrats, lefty media, this is one of the reasons you lost. This race card crap. People are tired of it. People have looked at Trump and going, he's not racist. Shut the fuck up. Even if they don't like Trump, they can look at him and go, he's not racist. This racist and Nazi stuff is what helped you lose. It's why so many people around this country moved farther to the right. Every area that voted. Well, I don't know about every area, but I think every state, most counties, most demographics moved to the right. So it's funny how you guys are looking at what lost you the election. You know you're full of shit, but you're going to keep doing it. You are lost. You can't get away from it anymore. You have lost Hispanics. Black people have walked away from you a lot more than ever in history. You are losing women. You've lost centrists. So what do you have left? The fringe, mentally deranged TDS people that you've brainwashed for 10 years. People that from the age of 10 to 15, maybe even 20, have sat here and listened to this for 10 years, and now it's in their head that Trump is a mixture of every single super villain ever in history, and ever in any comic or fantasy land. Those are the only ones you got left. So Democrats have no choice. They can't run away from it. They are stuck. I don't think they can run away from that, because if they run away from that, they lose one of the biggest blocks left. The fringe, TDS, Reddit nutbags, and stuff like them. But yeah, so. Oh, Susie. In a post on X, Glazer floated the idea, a floater, via a quote without attribution, of course, that claimed Brown was fired because he is black. Response to the firing from a former senior defense official. The chairman of the Joint Chiefs was fired just because he was black. I love these non-attributed statements they always come up with. So what this means is Susan pulled this directly out of her ass. She just pulled it out and said, hey, this will do. Trump is racist. Trump is racist. Oh, Christ. Plays up to the fringe left. Everybody else is looking at it going, whatever. The more you guys open your mouth and say this, the more people walk away from you. Glasser conveniently failed to acknowledge that Brown was nominated by Trump for Chief of Staff of the Air Force during his first term. Oops. Uses on X those amazing people who, the ones that's what they do. They just look for people like her to do this stuff. The autistic amazingness of some of these people is crazy. They will find stuff in an instant. They were quick to point out Glasser's embarrassing omission. So Glasser, the response to the firing, Trump only fired him just because he was black. Uh-oh. Mr. Salty here, 5% salty, 5% salt, nominated to be the first black chief of the Air Force by Donald Trump. But also fired by Donald Trump because he was black. Yep. Well, okay. To Mr. 5% NACL salty here, you gotta give him credit, though, because this is Democrat math. 2 plus 2 equals 5. So white man hires black man, but fires black man equals racist. Yeah. Do you idiots even listen to yourself? No, that is liberal math. 100%. So yeah, another one. University writing itself. I like that. Was the former senior defense official black? Let me know when Trump fires at FBI Director Cash. LOL, you people are clowns. Trump is the guy who put him in charge of the Air Force in the first place, and subsequently realized he was incompetent, and sucked at his job and a little seditious at times, and fired him. Yeah. They forget of all the browns people Trump has around him. Cash Patel's pretty melanated, folks. I don't know. He hates them browns. This is stupid. I'll admit Pam Bondi's pretty cracker, but dang, she's still hot. Pam Bondi, yeah. Okay, another answer. Are you just making this up? Otherwise, put a name on this cowardly chicken manure race baiter. Yeah, no kidding. She's making it up. She's 100% making it up. And if she isn't, it's going to be, well, somebody told me, who told them, who heard it from that another person's puppy dog, who heard it from the vibrations in the air. So yeah, neato. Let's see. Miss Nikki here. Oh, she got a lot of letters behind her name. Nope, you didn't get to do this. You don't get to do this. He was hired because he was highly qualified. From what I understand, his job under Biden focused on DEI politics. DEI policies. These policies don't benefit black people or the military. He's being fired for the same reason everyone else. But as I focus on DEI, I'll go over there. We'll go over there. Come on. Fired by for the same reason everyone else who has a focus on DEI policies is being fired by Trump. I want black people to be treated equally, and this is equal treatment. Done. You will not infantilize a highly skilled man with your attempt to make this about his skin color. Ouch. And I'm not even sure she sounds like a Trump supporter. She just knows non-racism when she sees it. And I'm sure she knows real racism when she sees it, and this isn't it. So, busted. He was let go because there's been a policy shift. If you're in charge of the policy that is no longer being instituted, then you would need to find work elsewhere. It's not complicated. 100%. Oh no, it's always white, multi-generational liberals who tell blacks no good things can happen to them through their own efforts and achievements. They can only happen with the help of white libs. White power to the libs. It's funny how the libs act like everybody else is racist when, dude, they need to look in the mirror. They are the racists. I keep trying to figure out the logic here. They see everything through the lens of race and gender and whatever else. If you dress up as a furry, whatever. They see everything in the world that way. Everything. They wake up in the world, wake up in the morning, and their alarm clock is, it makes a noise that sounds racist. It's just the way it is with them. You are the racist. The people not looking at everything through race and gender curtains are not the racists. I mean, that's just stupid. Man, it's like saying the guy who swims in the ocean every day is the guy that's scared crapless of water. Not the dude that lives in the middle of Nebraska and won't go near even a bathtub. That is liberal logic for you, everybody. So yeah. Just some of this. I mean, exactly. He gave him a glowing review, and President Trump made him the first black chief of the Air Force in his first term. There's no DI, no holdovers, one fresh slate, Especially after the Afghanistan withdrawal being so hideously bumbled, everyone pointing fingers. Yes. So stupid. Just stupid. So yeah, it's a load of crap. Oh, wow. I just love reading these, though. It's worth it. It's a Saturday night. I'm gonna try to be a little lighter tonight. I've been a little bit fired up lately. Oh, let's see. What's some good ones? LMAO. Of all the reasons Trump might have fired him, it wasn't this one. Hall of Fame community note. Oh, no. Yeah. They even community noted it. Oh, my Lord. The fired chairman in question, General Charles Brown, was previously nominated by Donald Trump as Chief of Staff of the United States Air Force, making him the first black man to lead a branch of the United States military. Oops. So yeah, I mean, it's a short article. Just it's just worth it. It's just nice to see you libs get caught every time. I think everybody sees you. The jig is up. Stop it. Used to be you could get away with stuff. People let the Trump hate go too far. Now they see it. They see you. So many have woken up. It's not going to work anymore. But I just wanted to talk about that a little quick. This one is a little more serious. Because I have to wonder. With what we saw in 60 Minutes, where you got German officials and lawyers absolutely laughing. I mean, laughing about how they will arrest people. They can run their lives, get them fired, take away all their equipment just for a joke on the internet, or even a joke out in public. It might upset somebody. Germany? What the fuck is wrong with you? Why is it we've always got to keep an eye on Germany? I mean, come on. Jeez. Germany is, I swear, can you guys not go 100 years without a friggin' acting crazy? You are loony. Something wrong over there. German citizens, if this is your government doing this and it's not you, do something about this crap. And I'm hoping right here is them doing something about it. Oh, hey. Hey, Christina Macy, how's it going? I got an echo? Whoa, do I have an echo? Oh, I do. Crud. Hang on. All right, hang on. I'll have to fix it. Hang on. I'll figure it out. It's a setting. Hang on. Okay, so this has all been shot. That's lovely. Is that better? I'm trying to catch up. It's out of sync here. I think I got it. Let me know. Did I get it? Okay. So the echo is gone. So now, this is beautiful. I was using the exact same settings on YouTube I used earlier. And they were fine, no echo. So now this time it's the opposite. I don't even understand. So the whole first 15, 20 minutes, whatever, shot. That's lovely. Thank you, YouTube, and thank you to my streaming software, neither of which will get back to me and figure out what their little connection issue is. Yeah, I'm about to dump my streaming software and YouTube can just kiss my nuts. Thanks for letting me know there, Christina. I appreciate it. But yeah, Germany's got some major issues. I mean, I nothing else to do now but keep on going. So anybody that made it this far, I'm sorry. And at what point is this on the time? How long have I been streaming? It'll be right about when I change to that, and I'll put a mark in there later in the comments and a description on that. I don't think the common sense happening in America is a show. Trump believes it. Trump totally believes in what he's doing. He is doing shit that's got him shot. So there's no show there. Him and the people around him believe in what they're doing, and they're really trying to do it. Now, are there some people in his party going along with it because they know he's too popular to go against right now? Oh, hell yeah. 100%. But that's why we just got to keep dragging them along. Democrats, they're not going along with anything. But I don't think he's doing theater at all. This is a man who they tried to jail. They tried to remove his fortune. They raided his house. They dug through his wife's stuff. They threatened to jail his children. And then he was shot. And then almost shot another time. He's not playing. This is no theater. This is what needs to go on in Europe. I mean, the UK, you got problems where you got word problems over there where they can go after you for memes and words. Comedians are scared of us saying certain things over there. That's why we're talking about Germany here. Germany thinks it's funny to grab people and jail them for words. So they're talking to get, still over the Gateway Pundit, because I was on a bunch of their stuff today. I was reading Breitbart earlier, and Breitbart didn't have a lot I really cared to talk about today. But now that I've got this fixed, yay, Germans head to polls on Sunday while voters are shifting right in droves. Globalist establishment guarantees nothing will change with mainstream conservative MERS at the helm. Now, see, the thing is, I know in America, when people saw that 60 Minutes interview, holy crap. And that is the type of crap our Democrats want to do. They don't like speech. Well, they've already tried taking Trump out. Trump is on guard now. I don't know if they can take Trump out now. And he's going to release JFK files. We're going to know who took JFK out for sure. That's a good thing. Let me turn my heat down. Wow. They took JFK out. JFK, no president had ever been assassinated by our own government yet. Until JFK, I believe. But Trump is ready for this. We know he's got a Kennedy working in his administration, and that man's father was killed. Come on. So I think Trump is ready. I don't think they're going to take Trump out because I don't think they can anymore. That is gone past. Unless they drop a big boomer on half of Washington, I don't think they can get him anymore. America was depressed here for 4 years, Christina. That's why when people want to talk about, the Biden administration was great. No, this country felt depressed. It felt down. It felt hopeless in this country. Even a lot of Biden supporters were blah. As soon as Trump won the election, this country felt like it had hope again. And maybe that's what you had to do over there. That's what I'm hoping happens here in Germany. Because I know America, when they saw that 60 Minutes interview with the Germans, thinking it's funny doing that stuff. And then other people were commenting on that on X, going, hey, it's not much better here in the UK. So it is going on, but I think there are a lot of countries that are getting a nationalist movement, which is not a bad thing if you love your nation, folks. A movement to a way to put their country first and free speech coming back. I think if your countries can move the way ours is, you may regain the same hope we've regained. And that would help everybody, honestly. So, yeah. But we had a lot of depression going on here. Now, right now, the only depression is on one side, and it's mostly the fringe side. I know some Democrats in this country that are not wanting to admit that their vote was wrong when they voted for Biden or Kamala. But they're actually kind of liking what's going on right now. You can tell by the way some people act, and they're, Trump, and they're like, yeah, he's doing pretty good. Yeah, they don't badmouth him like they used to. That's a dead giveaway. In the classic novel Leopard, Italian II, Gattopardo, writer and minor Sicilian Prince Giuseppe Tomasi di Lampedusa, chronicles life and society during their unification of Italy. Lampedusa left us this memorable quote: "If we want things to stay as they are, things will have to change." Yes, this seems to apply to Sunday's German election. After the collapse of a dysfunctional and deeply unpopular coalition led by Olaf Scholz, a snap election was called against the backdrop of the surging of the right-wingers from the AfD party. The problem is, from what I've been told, the AfD party over there has been blocked out from making actual decisions and changes by the other two parties in Germany. I may be wrong, but that's what I've read and some other people I've heard talking about this. They've actually put controls in place and kind of little weird laws where the AfD party really doesn't have a lot of power even if they win. So that's a little weird and scurvy, but okay. But yeah, and I also have to keep thinking sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes in Europe when somebody says right, that means the opposite of ours. So it's kind of weird, the juxtaposition. Trying to pay attention to world politics is a tough one. Christina, you're not the only one to think that. There are a lot of people here in America talking about that. How, and it's mostly going on in Europe, but they've tried some weird stuff's going on here in America with some weird accidents happening around food processing plants and stuff for years. A little weird. But yeah, over in Europe, there's a lot of people in America that see this and are asking, what the hell? You want to fine farmers for doing their job? A lot of weird stuff. So I wonder if they're trying to cause chaos on purpose also as a power grab. It's a George Soros UN type thing. I'm not tinfoil hat, but there's something going on. They are damaging, yes, especially over there in Europe. They are definitely damaging your ability to feed yourselves. And there's some areas in America here where it's weird where they're trying to make it illegal for you to have your own chickens and even plant your own garden. What the hell is that all about? So there's weird stuff. Let's see, continue here from the AfD party. But voters wanted to reshape the country's political landscape are set to become frustrated by the usual dirty tricks by the German liberal globalist political establishment. Yes, because they have stuff in place to stop the AfD party, even if they get power. Some polls are showing Merce's CDU in the lead with 28% support, but it's the rise of the far-right Alternative for Germany party that has caught the attention of many analysts ahead of this election. The AfD has surged in popularity, is currently polling second, expect to take about 21% of the vote, while the Liberal Democratic Party (SPD) all these initials is polling 16%, and the Greens at 14%. Since no party will have a majority of the seats in the Bundestag, a coalition will have to be formed, and that's where the globalists rigged the game. So in an election where the voters' main political impulse is to reject Scholz's SPD and the detestable Greens, it's become clear that because he is not allowed to ally with the AfD, Merz will attempt to form a coalition, the exact same forces, a coalition of, you guys missed a word there, of the exact same forces that voters have repelled. A move that AfD's Alice Weidel has called election fraud. Yes, because they made an agreement, they will work together to bone and push the AfD out. There's also some bills or something they passed that even if the AfD get control, it limits what they can do because they've actually made bills that, well, I can do this, you can do this, but the AfD can't. Really weird shit. Christina, I talked to a lot of people in the UK. And I also watch a lot of YouTubers from UK. And it's some scary shit going on over for you guys. And a lot of us in America are actually really feel for you guys in the UK, even more than Germany. Because Germany, a lot of us didn't know someone was getting this bad in Germany till lately. But the UK, we've had our eye on for a while. I mean, all the arresting. I mean, come on, you got female cops going in arresting children for saying that, you remind me of my gay aunt or something. And they arrest a kid, an autistic kid. Something is definitely going on in your country, and Americans are aware of it. Americans are worried. We've been worried for a long time about UK. When every corner of your streets looks like a porcupine of antennas, listening devices, and cameras. I hate to say this, but your country went 1984 a long time ago. You guys haven't had freedom. You don't have a constitution guaranteeing your rights like we do. And free speech isn't there. You know, keep and bear arms, none of that. You guys don't really have a constitution guaranteeing your rights. So I think, unfortunately, you guys went 1984 a good while ago. And yeah, the chickens thing is weird. Why they don't want you to plant gardens, be able to have chickens for food. Weird stuff. But yeah, to fight this, let's see, okay. Despite the swelling popularity, all the mainstream German parties, including Merz's CDU, have categorically ruled out forming a coalition with the AfD. Yeah, they signed agreements between each other. They are, in our country, that's very illegal, some of the stuff they're doing. And I think even in Germany it is. Coalition with the AfD, which President Trump's advisor Elon Musk has backed in the elections. Citing the party's links to far-right extremism, that's always the term they use, far-right extremists. Fuck off. That exclusion means it is virtually certain that the AfD will not be part of the next government. Because even if they win so much, they're going to be blocked out. They won't be involved in any decision, any committee, nothing. There'll be a huge block of the German government that won't be able to do zero. And I think that'll be a big mistake, because I think that'll wake up even more people. I think any election after that is going to get even worse for these other parties. As long as Germans can maintain any semblance of freedom or the ability to assemble. I don't know. Merz says he will revitalize Germany's stagnating economy, lower taxes, and tight immigration policies. Talk is cheap, yeah. Now that he's back against the wall, he'll say whatever. So, yeah, they'll say whatever. And then when the election ends, they won't do nothing. I mean, how long have the people of Europe and the European countries been asking for immigration reform? You're drowning in immigrants. You are drowning in them maybe as worse than we are. I mean, come on. The number one baby name in London is Mohammed. That says a lot. Yeah. Oh, they're destroying your system. They are destroying your systems in the UK. Your NHS can't handle it. Your housing markets can't handle it. They're not even held to the same laws you guys are. They can protest. All the attacks. I mean, what was that big scandal in the UK? They were caught with the police and government hiding SUS assault gangs against women and children. And they knew it, and they were hiding it, not prosecuting, not telling the public, lying about who was doing this crap when it was made public at times. Holy crap. Your government is so effed up, it doesn't care if immigrants, legal or illegal, are coming in mass and messing with, badly interfering with your feminine types over there, or anybody else they feel like, because they don't seem to just stick with them. They also have a weird thing for little boys. But your government is hiding that from you guys and was lying. So that is some weird crap there. Oh yeah, phones, iPads, our government's doing that too. Our government was bringing them in, Biden was bringing them in en masse. And they were getting free cell phone plans with data, Xboxes, putting them up in 4-star hotels with all the meals, giving them $4,000 to $8,000 a month debit cards. This was a leftist global thing. Every country was doing this. The left parties in almost every single government were doing this lately in the first world nations. And I agree with what you said. I think it's something to bring down the first world nations. Bring them down to the other level. They think equity or something, or this control. One of the two. So yeah. Yeah, there's a lot going on in your country, Christina, and a lot of Americans are aware of it. But the problem is, we've got so many problems here we've been trying to deal with. I mean, we've been having problems for decades. But the Biden administration just amped it up to 100 and caused so much crap here. And we've got to stop spending our money in every part of the world. We've got to start taking care of everybody. We got to back off. What America needs to do is actually back off from the world in helping every other country almost totally. We'll trade with other countries, but it's going to be fair trade. And even the UK screws America. We'll send you something, you'll tariff it at 30% or 20%. Yeah, you send your stuff to us, we tariff at 2% or 5%. That's not fair trade. Trump wants fair trade, and America needs it. We can't keep being the piggy bank for the world, protecting the world. So, unfortunately, Christina, I think if Trump gets more of his policies enacted, it's going to make it even rougher for you guys in the UK and a lot of Europe. Because America has paid the bulk of the funding for NATO, for the UN. Illegally, we've overpaid. We also supply 90% of the troops, 90% of the military equipment to all these organizations. When somebody has a natural disaster, they call us and we help for the tune of billions. We protect everybody's military. Our Navy protects the shipping lanes. And it costs this country insane amounts. Trump wants to stop it. I mean, unfortunately, the reason a lot of European nations are able to afford all their national health care, all the extra vacation time Americans never get, and all this other stuff, is because we pay for so much of what Europe does. If you had to pay as much for your own defense, if you had to put as much into NATO, into the United Nations, into protecting your own shipping lanes, your austerity programs wouldn't be there. And unfortunately for you guys, fortunately for America, unfortunately it's your governments have become so reliant on us and pushed that on us. I mean, come on, they don't even want to take care of Ukraine. Ukraine is a European problem. It's not an American problem. We shouldn't even be involved. So unfortunately, I think if Trump gets his way, which is his job to be America first, I think it's going to be even rougher in Europe for you guys. Because that money that we were doing, supporting you guys on, is going to go away. And the trade deficit you were putting us into is going to go away. So it's going to change a lot. Let's see. Yeah, there's a lot going on. I talk to friends over there, and it's worse than our media, even the right side media lets on. The only place you can get a lot of truth anymore is honestly YouTube and Rumble and stuff like that. So yeah, but I really hope, just to finish this off real quick, I really hope that somehow the nationalist, God, that sounds, the people who want to put Germany first and do what Trump is doing in America for Germany, I hope they can somehow make big strides this time. It looks like they're screwed this time, the way the others have joined together against them. But I think it's going to anger the German citizens. And unless these other parties crack down, we are talking crazy, scary levels of crackdown on Germany before the next election. I think this is going to move against them. And that Germany's going to have a Trump-style movement next time. Unless they really crack down on them. But yeah, that's my end of that. I just want to get that done as we kept going on. So yeah, close that. I don't need that anymore. There we go. And we're going to end up a little bit on X tonight. Over on my X account. Social engineering is, that's how they do it during the Second World War. Yeah, I'm a little disheartened. It seems like a lot of weird crap comes from Germany over there. I mean, what is with the Germans? It's like, man, they've never met a socialism they don't like. Germans, man, if this is just your government, and I'm wondering what the people are doing over there to let this happen. Even though, look what Americans have let happen. It's all part of Karl Marx theory. Look it up. You distract the people with celebrity and sports that mean nothing to their lives. Keep the people not paying attention to the government. And we have a lot of that here. We have people who don't know who their mayor is or their own town. Don't know who their aldermen are. Don't know who their congressmen are. Yet they can tell you the sponsor in every stupid little race car outfit. Or they can spout some football player's pass record or rushing record from the last 30 years. So it's keeping people distracted. So yeah. Well, our manufacturing, okay. I don't think a lot of people that have never been to America or actually looked up the stats realize how big this country is. How many different climates we have here. How many minerals we have here. We are probably the most mineral-rich planet or country on Earth. And we are huge. We're the third biggest. And unlike Canada above us, where a lot of theirs is barely livable, I mean, a lot of people don't even realize that 90% of all Canadians are hovered within 90 to 100 miles of our border. That's almost all their population is right along our border, because the rest of us, not very fun to be in. But America has huge manufacturing bases still here. We still have monster areas and monster amounts of raw materials and buildings and everything we could fire back up. If we cut off the world, we could survive. And survive well. Now, would the world survive without us very well? It would be... I know this is going to sound arrogant. I think there would be a global mini dark age if America backed out right now. Too many countries depend on America's markets, depend on America's money coming to help them, depends on our military to help them, depends on our support for other things. I think there'd be a mini dark age. But we would have a tough bit here, but we would, I bet within 5-10 years, we'd be fired up to be our own self-sufficient country fully. And then after that, it would be really rough for the rest of the world. You'd either have to deal with China or really be in trouble. And that's just the way it is. That is a sad thing for Americans. Honestly, America is very sad about the UK. We feel bad for you guys. And I'm sorry, but we do pity you in a way because the British Navy used to be the preeminent thing on earth. It used to be the Navy. My God, the British Empire used to be something. And now, yeah, like you said, you have more admirals than ships and stuff. Your Navy now is tiny. I mean, I don't even know what size your Navy is compared to others in the world. I mean, it's going from the biggest by far and then dropping within 100 to 150 years down to, I'm guessing, I think you're probably around 5th or 10th in the world in Navy now. I mean, ugh. I mean, geez. There's times, I mean, I admit I live in a crazy country. Our Navy is bigger, I believe, than all the navies of the world put together. It's like, holy shit. That is nuts. I think countries like Norway and Sweden and Denmark are kind of good places. Hey, Christina, thank you. You too. But yeah, I appreciate you stopping by. But man, yeah, see, the RAF was a thing, man. Americans know this. And we still have a soft place. Even when we fought a war against you guys, we still have a soft place for UK and Britain. We still think of you as our relative or mother. We came from you. We don't hate you. We really worry over here. And we have seen you guys make moves that are not good for you over there. We're worried, so. And of course, well, the last few James Bond movies didn't made us worry too. But yeah, let's move into something a little better. I just really hope that Europe and Germany and everything starts moving away from this crazy socialism, this anti-free speech stuff, but we'll see. Right now, America is trying to move away from it. We'll see how much Trump can get done. I will say, Christina, if Trump did get assassinated right now, there would be a civil war in this country. This country, Trump supporters, and everybody that follows him in our government would civil war against the side who offed him. It would happen. This country might actually break up to a point. But every simulation shows which side will win, and it's not the lefties. So it would be bad for them. So, yeah. But bless you too there, Christina. And I hope you are safe over there, and I hope you do well. I know it's not easy right now. Over here in America, that's why I'll say one thing. There is more hope and happiness in America right now. Even on this side of the left, who are freaking out right now. They feel the hope. They just can't admit, after 10 years of brainwashing, that Trump is not the evil they think he is. All right, so this isn't going to be the longest stream. I did like 100-hour 40 the other day. Started at 12:30. I'm going to try to go to 1:30, 1:40 and be about done. We're going to head over to my X, try to find some stuff I saw interesting. All right. Mike Lee posted something here. Let me go to Mr. Mike Lee. I will Mr. Mute for, that's mute. Leave it muted for right now. We'll just read it. Paper ballots, same-day voting, photo ID, voter ID, yes. Proof of citizenship to register. Who's on board with this? Yes. Trump just told every governor in the United States that they need to switch to paper ballots and same-day voting. Yes. Mail-in voting is not allowed, I believe, in any other first world nation except military people who are out for a real reason and some other illnesses and stuff. Because mail-in balloting is known to be rife with fraud. And Democrats used to believe that too until it was working for them. Also, I believe we are one of the few countries in the world. A lot of second and third world nations have voter ID and want you to make sure you're a citizen to vote. But oh no, if America does it, racist. Well, you don't like Mexicans because you want the voter IDs. Well, Mexico has it, so why aren't they racist? So yeah, it's a little nuts. Yes, Christina. 1984 has been in a lot of memes in America for years now. People talk about Orwell's 1984 pretty heavily. So yeah, the THX 1190, 1198, the old Lucas movie too, George Lucas movie. There's a lot of stuff, 1138, THX 1138, I think. But yeah, there's a lot of people worried about that stuff. But America right now seems to be moving back away from it. I mean, the Biden administration tried to enact a government agency of misinformation, a Bureau of Misinformation or something. Like, whoa, that is right from 1984. But thankfully, the people had an uproar big time. That stopped. But boy, they tried to limit our speech a lot over here. But it's going the other way. But I like this right here. Yes, 100%. All this is what we need to get our voting systems right. It worked fine when we did this stuff. It'll work fine when we do it again. So yes. And I like Cat Turd. Cat Turd is if you don't follow Cat Turd on X, follow Cat Turd. That is a funny name. You tell people, you ask people, hey, you like Cat Turd? They look at you, what? The ones that follow will go, oh yeah, I love Cat Turd. And then somebody hears you, what the hell? Those people like cat turds. Then the Democrats cheat, which is exactly why they fight against it so hard, 100%. Because then dead people can't vote. I'm sorry, I'm from a state where a crazy amount of dead people seem to vote in this state. That's the other thing. Elon Musk found out the Social Security Administration had people that are 300 years old marked as alive. So it's not just the money we're talking here. All these millions of people that are impossibly old that are still alive in the Social Security system. You ever wonder if their ID could be used to vote somehow? Just asking. You really think you don't? I think, Christina, I think your country has a backbone, but I don't think it's been pushed hard enough. I will admit, yes, your people have gotten complacent, like America. A lot of Americans have. And I think America got pushed to a limit where a lot of people have started pushing back now. We're done. A lot of us are totally into the fuck it zone. We're done. We're coming at you. You do not get to do this to us anymore. That's why Trump won again this time, and won pretty dang well. I'm hoping, Christina, that there's a time where the people of the UK are pushed far enough that they do say, screw this, we want our country back. And I hope it doesn't happen too late. Because as many people are bringing it in, once again, when the number one name in the UK is Mohammed, you've got a problem. And a country is not a country if it doesn't have its unifying culture, its traditions, and you're losing it. So yeah, that's not good. But I hope it happens before it's too late over there. I think it can. And I think more of your people are waking up like it happened in this country. But Americans have always been a little more watchful of government, a little more militant about being walked on. And I admit, you guys used to be that way, but a lot of Europe's become more complacent. And it's let some stuff really go wrong over there, so I don't know, I just hope for you guys, so. I think there's still some of that good old British backbone. But you need to do what we did over here. One, we told our government, you're not limiting our speech. Screw you. I know it's in our founding documents. It isn't yours, which is a problem. But also, when everybody call you racist, misogynist, all this other crap, we stopped letting it have power over us. We got to a point where we're like, whatever. You call somebody a racist here in America now? Most time, used to be we'd cower. Oh, God. A lot of people, even staunch, strong people, would back away from an argument if they're called a racist because they do not like that. That hurts us. Not anymore. Not anymore. You call somebody a racist, they go, thank you. We know what it is. Too many people had it beat on us so much. We've been hit over the head with racist, misogynist, sexist, you hate browns people, whatever. That now it just rolls off our back. Because we know when you use that against us, we spot you, fucker. We know who you are when you use that against us. And I hope that's what the countries over there do, especially UK. So, yeah. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. So, we'll see. All right. Let's head back over here. Oh, let's see what this one was. I can't remember. There should. Oh, see now, Christina, this is another thing that's gone on in this country that people are getting effing tired of. Another reason Trump won. This white apologist stuff. Our country's become very racist against white people. It has. Racism against white people has become a big thing here. And it's open. They do this shit. There are white, woke, leftist parents that do this crap to their kids. Privilege. Hashtag Black Lives Matter. How the hell would you do this to a child? Telling this child she's privileged and racist because she's born with her skin tone that way. That is no more less racist than back in the old Jim Crow days where they said, oh, you can't drink out of this fountain because you're a dirty brown man. This is no less racist. And this right here, Christina, is one of the things that got Trump reelected. People said, screw this. Screw this. This crap sucks. This crap is stupid. Doing this to kids. You know what? Kids don't know race. Kids don't think about it until some dumb parent tells them about it. Or makes them think about it. So yeah, I agree with a lot of them said, what scumbag do this or kid? Yeah, and they shouldn't be parents, exactly. Yeah, this is stupid. Yeah, that's just nutso right there. Once again, follow Cat Turd. Cat Turd, it does post a lot of funny stuff, but also a lot of truth. A lot of truth. Well, this one is hilarious. If you're on the internet, in the age of the internet, be careful what you say and post, because it's there forever and somebody's going to find it. This is great. Life comes at you fast. Matt Stoller. Joe Biden is by far the best president of my lifetime, and it's not even close. Posted that December 27th, 2022. Matt Stoller. Again, same guy. The Biden administration just didn't do very much. 11/10/24. Huh, so he was the best president of your lifetime by far, not even close. Then suddenly, he didn't really do much. Boy, that didn't last long for you, did it? Yep, pure sheeple. Sheeple always submit to the biggest herd. They have no fixed belief system. Yep, 100%. They lied, played games, fucked around, found out. So, yeah. Yeah, okay. Then there's one more, then we're going to get to the last one down here. It'll be a little funny thing, and we're going to be out of here. Okay. Now, I believe I've got this on. We're going to find out if I got this set right. If I don't, we're going to find out real quick. But I believe I got that right. I don't know. We'll find out. We'll find out real quick. We'll find out. So I'm going to hit Rand Paul here. Boop. And I'll back him all the way up. So if this doesn't, I'll back it up again, guys. So let me turn this on. You're listening to me, talking to me. Hang on. YouTube, get back to me on this problem. Not going to make you listen to me again.
$4.8 million spent in Ukraine for social media influencers. While you're at it,
No.
not we.
You can't hear him, so hang on.
I voted against all of this, but the members of the Senate who
I know how to do this. Here we go.
several $100,000
sending
There we go.
designers in
Now that should
Ukraine
have
to the
it.
fashion
God, I
show
love
in
this.
Paris.
I wish YouTube
It
would get back
goes
to me on this
on.
problem. All right, let's try that. You ready? All right, listen to Rand Paul. We actually spent millions of our taxpayer dollars in Ukraine to pay like Ukrainian YouTubers. Here we go.
$4.8 million spent in Ukraine for social media influencers. While you're at it, we spent, not we, but the people who vote for this. I've voted against all of this, but the members of the Senate who voted for this spent several $100,000 sending designers in Ukraine to the fashion show in Paris. It goes on and on. $4.8 million spent in Ukraine for social media influencers. While you're at it, we spent, not we, but the people who vote for this. I've voted against all of this, but the members of the Senate who voted for this spent several $100,000 sending designers in Ukraine to the fashion show in Paris. It goes on and on. $4.8 million.
Now, see, my problem with this is I hate when, and this is the new Democrat talking point, that's just a drop in the bucket to our $38 trillion budget. One, drops in a bucket add up. Two, hey, motherfucker, he just talked about millions right here, like what, 6.8 million total? 7 million? $7 million would set me and my wife up for life. That's not chump change to an American citizen. You look at $7 million, you may give that 7 million, split it between 7 families, and they're set. So I'm tired of them acting like it's chump change. There's been billions and billions and billions of waste found. So much money, they're thinking about giving a refund check, if Democrats will okay it, back $5,000 to every American citizen, including children. That is insane that you can waste that much. And that money back to Americans will only be 20% of the waste they found so far. The other 80% will go to pay our debt down. That is not small. But we're paying for Ukrainian YouTubers and TikTokers. Nuts. We are sending Ukrainian people to fashion shows. How does that help any type of war effort or the American taxpayers? Stupid. So yeah, just dumb. Dumb as hell. Yep, so that is my last serious one for the night. This other one is just something stupid I saw. It just made me laugh when I was reading through things. Just the picture made me laugh. I don't know. It just made me laugh. So I was like, what the hell? And they just shared at with a lot of people, but it's just funny. It just made me laugh. I was going along like, the hell is that? Funny thing is, I have a black cat, so I have to check her. That is just, that's good shit. It's nice to just laugh sometimes. And right now, lefties, I said I can't breathe. And the thing is, it caught me off guard. I was reading some serious stuff, so I said, I can't breathe. Laughing too damn funny. This is funny. Police officer called the station on his radio. I have an interesting case here. An old lady shot her husband for stepping on the floor she just mopped. Have you arrested the woman? Not yet. The floor's still wet. I like fun stuff to finish off. Imagine, if you will, a government so corrupt it tries to convince the people that accountability is illegal. If not illegal, at least they just hate it as bad. It's craziness. Whoa. My computer's... That's crazy. Don't do that. Somebody tried to get me to buy their virus software. So yeah, neato. Thank you. You the best. But yeah, it's just funny. I just thought it was funny. That's not funny. That's just damn. That is, phew. Yeah, sorry. I'm going to go back by that again real quick. Sheesh. That, yeah, okay. Well, hell. All right, guys, I am going to get out of here. I got a lot to do yet tonight, but thanks for stopping in. Christina, thank you for chatting so much, and I really hope everything does improve in Europe, and especially the UK. Like I said, Americans still have a very big soft spot for the UK. We really, really do. Leave you with a kitty cat. But I'm going to get out of here. Talk to you guys later. Thanks for stopping in. Comment, what do you think? Sorry about the first part of the stream, but I appreciate Christina. Let me know about the echo. Echo.